pointers. So first, what is pointer? Pointer is a variable. Pointer is a variable which holds the memory address of another variable. So pointer is a variable which holds the memory address of another variable. So pointer is also a kind of variable, but itself will be stored at a different memory location with address. So which holds the memory address of another variable. So here, accessing the address of variable, how we are going to access the address of variable? Why? Because what is pointer? Pointer is a variable which holds the memory address of another variable. Suppose x is a variable, x is a variable, x is a variable, x is a variable that represents the particular data item as int x. I hope all you know this. The address of the variable is accessed with the address operator is called ampersand. Already we discussed this about ampersand, which is a unary operator. So here the address of the variable can be accessed with the ampersand. So address of that variable is always unsigned integer, ampersand of x, ampersand of x. So this is the example program for address operator. So let us look this int x, printf address of percentage u. Why percentage u? It is nothing but an unsigned value. Ampersand of x, it is going to print ampersand means address of that memory location. That is here you stored x equal to 10, x equal to 10. So let us look this example. X is a variable in the form of int which is holding the value 10, and what is the address? That is 65524, whatever it may be, address, some address. So here this ampersand x is going to be holds this 65524. Here x is going to be hold the 10. So whenever you want to print the simple x, it is going to print the 10. Whenever I want to print ampersand x, which is going to print ampersand x only. So address operator can be used only with the simple variable. Address operator cannot act upon constant as well as arithmetic expression. Please carefully note down this. So here let us look this ampersand 125. It is invalid. Why? Because 125 is a constant plus ampersand x plus y. What is this arithmetic expression? It is invalid. Ampersand x is valid, ampersand y is valid, but ampersand x plus y is not a valid. Not a valid. So pointer is a variable which holds the memory address of another variable. So pointer operations in C program, what are they? So the star, sometimes we may find star x operator is star. So value at address operator, that is called as, please be carefully observe this, there is a little bit confusion. Value at address operator, value at address operator. That means gives the value stored at the particular address only, particular address. And whereas ampersand, so the ampersand means which is called as a address operator, So it gives the address of the variable, So ampersand operator called as a address operator. Star operator is called as a value at address operator. So value at address operator gives the value stored at particular address. So star means value stored at particular address. Whereas value at address operator is also called as indirection operator. So here let us look this example. Pointer operators. Address of an ampersand u percentage n. Ampersand n. So ampersand means address. So here this output is address of that of n value is 1002 or 6526, whatever it may be. Next, this is n. That is nothing but n is value is whatever the n value is 20. Next here, star ampersand n. That means star means value at address operator. Value at address operator. Look this. Star value at address operator it is called. So that is also what? 20. So star ampersand n equal to address star of address of the variable n. So address of the variable is what? 1002. Where value at that address is what? That is 20. So please carefully observe. There is a little bit confusion. So let us look this example. It will give more clear idea. So you would have stated int a equal to 3. So a is holding the value 3. So a must have some address. So here a's address is what? 2001. 2001. So here at the same time here int star pointer star pointer star pointer star pointer. So here that is called as a PPTR. So here we will go through this. PTR equal to ampersand a and PPTR equal to ampersand PTR. That is. So a is holding the value what value? 3. A is holding 3. Address of that variable is 2001. Similarly, PTR is going to be holding what is this? PTR is nothing but a ampersand a. PTR is nothing but a ampersand a. So ampersand a is what? 2001. 2001. Yes or no? Next, this PTR. This PTR is nothing but a what? It is nothing but a address of the PTR. Address of PTR. That's so here a is holding the value 3. PTR is going to hold the address of that a. PPTR is going to be address of that PTR. Address of that PPTR. That is. So its address is 6001. 6001. Let us look this carefully. So here value stored at variable a is 3. Value at PPTR is 2001. It is equivalent 4001. If it is star PPTR, then the value is 600. That is. So pointer declaration. How it can be declared? So data type star pointer variable int star PTR. PTR is declared as will be used only storing the address of the integer value. So we can also say that PTR points to the integer value at the address contained. PTR is an integer only. So it is simple declaration of pointer. Int star p, which is going to store the address of integer variable. It requires how many bytes? 2 bytes only. Next, float star q is going to be store the floating value. But even though it is floating value, what is going to be stored? Please simply remember any pointer variable can hold 2 bytes only. Simple. 2 bytes only. Char, it is also going to be any pointer variable is going to hold 2 bytes only. Maybe float, char, int, whatever it may be, it holds 2 bytes only. So demonstrates the pointer concept with this. So ampersand u is unsigned. It is also pointer of that one x value. Previous example only. Simple previous example only. Let's look this. So the size, it is very simple important program. 2 marks they may ask. So program to demonstrate every pointer variable is going to be stored same amount of memory space. Already discussed this. We discussed that any pointer variable can hold the size of 2 bytes only. It may be char or maybe float or maybe double, whatever it may be. The size of is going to be indicate how many number of bytes is going to be stored. How we are going to passing the parameters to the functions. Arguments can be passed to functions in 2 ways. It can be passed in 2 ways. One is call by value, next one is call by address. Call by value and call by address. Here call by value, which is the process of passing the actual values as the parameters. Actual values as the parameters of the variable. An argument is a function known by call by value. Actual values, passing by values. So in this, a copy of the value can be passed from calling function to the called function. So this value is going to be stored temporarily in the formal argument called as a called function. Call by value means passing the actual value. So here, if you made any changes inside the function definition with the received value, those changes will not be reflected in the original values. Why? Because here we are taking the only value, copy of the value. Wherever you made changes, that changes can be made on that area only. It cannot be applicable in the original area. So that is call by value. So here look this program. Here look this. I will explain in detail about how the values can be changed. Enter two values. Here I entered 5 and 10. X is a 5 and y as a 10. Before passing the value, x is a 5, y is a 10. Here I made change, use function change x comma y call by value. Here it comes to this, why? Because it is a function p equal to p plus 5. It is already p value is 5, 5 plus 5 is, here it is nothing but 10. Then again it is 10 plus 5, 15. So here I made changes, but these changes can be reflected in this area only. But here it is not making changes here. It is not making changes here. Only we are passing simple arguments. Similarly call by address. If any you are passing any address of the variable to the argument, that is called as call by address. So whenever you pass any argument as an address, if you make any changes in the address inside the function, those changes are affected in the original value also. In previous one, which is not affected in the original, but here it makes changes in original. So let us look this. So here we are passing the address, change ampersand of x, ampersand of y. In previous change x comma only one. So if you make any changes here it will reflect to this area also. But in previous example, it will not reflect. So all of you please carefully go through that. If you have any doubts, please feel free to contact me. Thank you.